name is Jamie McDonald. I am an attorney with McDonald Law Offices. Our firm represents individuals in consumer bankruptcy cases throughout the state of Arizona. Today I'm going to review the Chapter 13 timeline. As soon as you hire McDonald Law Offices, you may begin to refer your creditors to us. You simply tell them that you retain McDonald Law Offices to file a Chapter 13 bankruptcy and to call 480-968-3100. That is all you need to do. We will take it from there. At the time you retain, we will provide you with a bankruptcy questionnaire and a checklist. The bankruptcy questionnaire models the final schedules that must be filed with the court. So basically you're going to be answering certain questions for the court regarding your assets, income, expenses, and finances. There's also a checklist attached to it telling you the things we need. Copies of your pay stubs, bank statements, tax returns, and so on. At the time that you retain us, you should obtain a credit counseling briefing from the approved credit counseling agency. This can be either taken online, on the phone, or in person if you would like. As soon as you have completed the questionnaire and you have all the documents together, you simply return them to us and we will begin processing your case. It will take us usually no more than a matter of days to get everything completed. Once everything's completed, we simply notify you to call, schedule an appointment when you're ready, to come in, review, sign, pay the balance of the fees that are owed, and then we can file your case. As soon as we file your case, the bankruptcy stay immediately goes into place. This stay is very important. It stops your creditors in their tracks. Once the stay is filed, they can no longer call you, file a lawsuit against you, conduct a trustee sale on your property, garnish your wages, and so on. They cannot repossess a vehicle. It's a very, very important tool in the bankruptcy process. Within a few days of the filing of your case, you're going to receive a letter from the trustee that's appointed in your case. That trustee is going to request certain information from you for verification purposes. In that letter, the trustee will also include a brief questionnaire that you fill out where you typically are checking yes or no boxes, and if something does apply to you, you provide a brief explanation. The trustee will also, in that letter, give you instructions on how to make your plan payment. 30 days from the date your case is filed will be your first Chapter 13 plan payment due date. 30 to 45 days after the filing of your case, you will have to attend the required meeting of creditors. This is a very simple meeting. One of the attorneys from our office will be present at the meeting with you. Most meetings take 3 to 5 minutes. Upon the filing of your case, the court is going to send out a notice to all your creditors giving them a deadline to file the proof of claim and an objection in your case. The proof of claim is the document that essentially shows how much you owed the creditor on the date your case was filed. The trustee will file a recommendation in your case somewhere between 30 and 90 days from the date that we attend the meeting of creditors. The length of time it takes for the trustee to file that recommendation will depend on the trustee's backlog. They're supposed to file it within 35 days of the date of meeting of creditors. Sometimes they do, often they do not. When the trustee does file the recommendation, the trustee will send a copy to you and a copy to our office. Once we receive the recommendation, we will notify you in writing what, if anything, that you must provide to us. We will have a 30-day deadline to provide whatever the trustee has requested to the trustee. So we will give you a deadline to provide the information to us so that we can make sure we comply with that deadline. Once we provide everything back to the trustee will then have 30 days to review the documents, sign off on the order confirming your plan, and upload it to the judge for the judge's signature. As soon as the judge signs the order, your plan is considered confirmed, approved. It's binding upon you and all your creditors. No later than the day before you make that last plan payment that you're required to make to your Chapter 13 trustee, you must obtain and file the Financial Management Course Certificate. That is the second certificate that you must obtain after the filing of your case. After you've made your last payment to the trustee will file a Notice of Completed Plan. Basically, the trustee is telling the court that you've done everything you had to do, you've made all your plan payments, and so on. Once the trustee files the Notice of Completed Plan, the court will send you a certificate of eligibility for Chapter 13 discharge. You must promptly review and sign that certificate and provide it back to my office, McDonald offices, so that we can file that notice certificate with the court. Once that certificate is filed, within a number of days thereafter, the court is going to enter your discharge. Once the court enters your discharge, canceling your debt, they're going to send a copy of that discharge to you and each one of your creditors. At that time, your plan is completed.